to Odoo 16 development tutorials. In this video, let us check how to install Odoo 16 with the development environment using Pycharm in Ubuntu. Odoo 16 is the most advanced and the developing version. Let's check how to install it. For that, let's go to the file manager home and then open the terminal. So the first step of installation of 16 is to update and upgrade the system. So I am just updating and upgrading the system. So sudo apt get update and then upgrading the system. And then the next step is that install Pycharm. Currently in my system I have already using Pycharm, so there is no need for this step. And then if you are going to develop the Odoo at the first time, you need to install it. You can directly download it or using sudo snap install Pycharm community command line you can install the Pycharm. And then go for the next step, and the next step is for installation of Python 3 and the necessary packages. You can install Python 3 using the command of sudo apt get install -y python 3 pip, and currently in my system I have already this Python 3 packages, so I can skip this step. And then also the installation of necessary packages of Python 3. For the installation of Odoo, you must to be install these web dependencies. And then next step is for install of wkhtml to PDF. It is used for print reports. You need to install these packages. And then next, Odoo is running off PostgreSQL. If you are not using the PostgreSQL, you need to install the PostgreSQL first. And then next step is for creating the database user for handling the Odoo 16. So currently in my system I have Postgres, so I am just entering to my Postgres, that is using the command of sudo su postgres. So it is entered to the Postgres. Then I am using this command of create user create db. I am just creating the role for Odoo 16. So you can use the command create user create db username Postgres, no create rule, no super user, and for our database role, that is Odoo 16. And then you can enter a password for new role. So I am just entering a password for new role and enter it again. So that user is created. And then we need to alter the current user with the super user. So just go to the command of psql. So it will be entered to the psql. And then I used the command alter user and the currently newly created user, that is Odoo 16 with super user. Alter the role and then /q and then exit. So currently in my PostgreSQL system, the new user for Odoo 16 is created. So I just created the user Odoo 16 and enter the password. And the next step is for downloading the code of Odoo 16 in order to run that. For that, first step is to clone our system is with the Git. So let's clone that first. So first step is for installation of Git. Currently my system is already I installed Git, but I just used the step once more. And the next step is for clone the Git. So for that, let's check for the GitHub Odoo. So in the GitHub Odoo, the 16th version is put on the branch of master. So in the branch master, there have the source code of Odoo 16. So let's clone this particular branch. So I am just using the command for clone. So git clone from the GitHub link on the branch. So from the branch master, I am just clone it to a single branch as Odoo 16. So it is cloning to the Odoo 16, that is a single branch that you have created. So the code in the branch master will be cloned to a Odoo 16 folder in our system. Once the clone is completed, let's check how can we open Odoo project in our Pycharm. So the cloning of master branch of Odoo 16 is completed. So let's check it in our file manager. So in file manager you can see on a new folder Odoo 16, the Odoo 16's add-ons is cloned. So let's open it in our Pycharm. So I'm just open my Pycharm and then opening the new project, that is Odoo 16. So the new project is opened at here, Odoo 16, and the very first step is for creating the conf file. So I am just created a new file, that is odoo.conf. So the conf file is created at here. So I am just entering some values for needed as for conf file. DB host, a local host, and then the DB user as the user that we have created on our PostgreSQL, that is Odoo 16, and then I am entering the password that I added, and then XML RPC port as Odoo 16, whatever the port that we are like, that we can be added here, and then the path of our add-ons. So the copy the path and then the path of the add-ons is added at here. So the conf file is ready, and the next step is for adding the Odoo configuration. So I am just adding the new Odoo configuration. So on the Python, so adding the configuration, and the first step is for, I'm just giving a name as Odoo-16, and then the script path is added, that is on the Odoo 16 you can add the script path of Odoo bin, and then parameter, and then the parameters -c, what is the conf file, that is odoo.conf, and then the interpreter as Python 3.8 interpreter, and then apply. Okay. So the Odoo 16 with the odoo.conf, it is configured at here, and then let's run the Pycharm. Then before running the Pycharm Odoo 16, you must need to check all of the packages in the requirements.txt file is installed in our Python interpreter. Then run the Pycharm, then go to the UI, let's go to localhost, and our XML RPC port is 8016. So the database is written here, and then let's set for a master password, and then a database name. So I'm just add a database name Odoo 16, and then email and password, and if you need to add the phone number you can add the phone number, language, country, and then if you need to load the demo data you can enable this field, and then create database, and then the newly created database can be loaded at here. You can log into the database using the credentials of email and password. Likewise, we can install Odoo 16 with the development environment using Pycharm in Ubuntu. Thank you for watching the video.